Okay, let's go.
Okay, so what if you had an actual blueprint for building a stronger life? Well, it turns out you do, and it all starts right here in your mind. In this explainer, we're going to walk through that exact blueprint step by step. We're going to show you how to forge a mind that can build literally any life you want. This right here, this is the core idea that changes everything. Develop a strong mind and you will live a strong life. I mean, really let that sink in for a second. This isn't just some nice-sounding quote. It's a fundamental principle. See, your external world is literally a mirror of your internal state. So let's break down what that really means.
All right, section 1, strong mind, strong life. We're going to really get into understanding this core principle. So let's just dive right in with the big question, right? What does a strong mind even look like? Because it's not about being cold or emotionless, not at all. As we're about to see, it's something you actively build. It's a conscious, daily practice.
So here's the thing, a strong mind isn't something you're just born with. Nope, it's something you build. And you can see the components right here. It's a mind that is consistently built with positive thoughts, with daily gratitude, with super clear goals, and, this one's huge, a real commitment to learning something new every single day.
Okay, section 2, the foundation of strength. This is where it all begins. So how do you even start building this thing? Well, just like any strong building, it all starts with the foundation. And for a strong mind, that foundation is built on one single, totally non-negotiable belief.
And there it is. The foundation is radical ownership. It's this powerful, unwavering belief that you are responsible for your life, your results, your success, and yep, your failures too. Now, this isn't about beating yourself up when things go wrong. It's the opposite. It's about claiming the power over your wins. The second you accept full responsibility is the exact moment you get the power to change absolutely anything.
All right, section 3, the daily building blocks. These are the habits that forge strength. So once you've poured that concrete foundation of responsibility, you can start laying the bricks, right? Mental strength is not a gift, it's a muscle. And just like any muscle, you build it through consistent daily work. And here are those daily habits. Super simple, but incredibly powerful. First up, daily gratitude. Seriously, when you start your day actively looking for what's good, negativity just doesn't have space to grow. Number 2, learn something new every single day. You have to expand your mind, expand your skills. And third, you got to set goals that actually give you a sense of purpose. You need a reason to jump out of bed and really attack the day. It all boils down to this one simple truth. Growth is the key to life. Just think about it. Your mind is like a plant. When it's growing, when it's being challenged, it's vibrant and alive. But what happens when it stops growing? It stagnates. It withers. Happiness comes from making progress. And suffering? Well, that comes from standing still.
Okay, next section, mastering your environment. This is all about controlling the inputs to your mind. See, building that inner strength is absolutely crucial, but it's really only half the battle. You also have to deal with all the stuff coming at you from the outside world. To do that, you have to become a dedicated, vigilant gatekeeper for your own mind.
So, how do you play gatekeeper? Well, first, surround yourself with the right people, people who lift you up, not drag you down. Second, you cannot let other people's opinions knock you off your course. Stay locked in. Next, visualize your success. See it clearly. But, and this part is so important, you have to be prepared to put in the work to make that vision real. And finally, you cannot let fear get in the way. Don't let it call the shots.
Man, this quote from Zig Ziglar just nails it. If you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you. That really says it all, doesn't it? The deciding factor is your own determination. If you have that, you are an unstoppable force. But without it, well, even the best advice on the planet isn't going to help. All right, section 5, the commitment to better. We're turning these principles into action. We've talked about the ideas, the core principles, but now comes the most important part, actually doing something with it. This section is all about making a real, personal commitment to apply this blueprint to your life, starting right now.
And the whole framework for this commitment is actually really simple. This isn't about some massive, overwhelming life change overnight, not at all. It's just about being a little bit better today than you were yesterday. And you do that by asking one simple, honest question in every area of your life.
So let's start with your relationships. Think about a recent argument you had or a misunderstanding. It's so easy to get caught up in who was right and who was wrong, right? But that doesn't get you anywhere. The only question that actually matters, the only one that creates progress is this: can I do better?
And you know what? The answer is always, always yes. Of course it is. There is always a better way to respond, a more constructive path you can take.
Okay, now let's take that same question and apply it to your finances. And look, let's forget all the excuses for a second about your background, your situation, all of it. Just looking purely at your own decisions, your own actions, you have to ask yourself, can I do better? And see how the answer changes here? It's not just a simple yes anymore. This is a declaration. It's, I can do better, I will do better, and I'm starting right now.
And finally, let's turn to maybe the most important area of all, your own happiness. Just look inward for a moment and ask that same question. Can you do better here? Can you take more ownership of how you feel inside?
Yes, absolutely. Because here's the secret. Happiness isn't about what happens to you. It's about how you choose to respond to it. You are the one who decides what goes on inside your own head. You are always in control of your feelings, your emotions, and ultimately, your life.
So let's just lock this commitment in, right now. It's a simple 3-part promise you make to yourself. Can I do better? The answer is yes. Will I do better? Yes. And am I committed? A huge, resounding yes.
You know, this whole commitment to being better taps into something that's just fundamentally human. We were born to grow. Think about it. True satisfaction in life doesn't come from being comfortable. It comes from making progress. We are literally designed to learn, to expand, and to overcome challenges.
And this is how you make any goal a reality. I don't care how big it is. Become a millionaire, get into the best shape of your life, whatever. The process is always the same. You find someone who's already done it, you learn how they did it, you make a concrete plan based on that, and then you just work the plan, relentlessly.
So let's end with this single, powerful question. Forget about changing your entire life tomorrow. Let's just focus on right now, today. What is the one thing you will do better starting right now? Because the answer to that question, that's where your new life truly begins.